Today I will be presenting the women's suffrage and importance by me, Deontay Hill, for my Intro to Women's Studies class, June 21st, 2019. You may be wondering what it's all about. The women's suffrage movement is the right of women to vote in elections, and the movement started during the late 1800s. All the women who was in the movement worked for economic and political equality for social reforms, and they wanted to change voting laws to allow women to vote. During the end, this was included in the 19th Amendment that allows men and women equal rights in voting in 1920. Are there any new information or anything added? Well, even though women had the right to vote, it meant very little to African Americans. African American women during this time, the South was still obstructed by Jim Crow laws that was heavily influenced during the South. And this is a quote: as African American women streamed to register, Southern officials merely stepped up the level of fraud and intimidation. Any other facts? Well, the Voter Rights Act of 1965 was signed into law by President Lyndon B. Johnson on August 6, 1965. The act overall overcame all legal barriers at state and local levels that deny African Americans their right to vote. How does it affect us as people? Well, as for me personally, it has broadened my spectrum in learning more about women and the history of their activism. Also, women have come far, but has more steps to go in order to be recognized in a diverse society. Academically, it is important to teach women and men about the women's suffrage. Not many know the importance of the movement, including myself, before taking this course. Professionally, women still face issues in employment such as gender inequality, equal pay, sexual harassment, and other things. In closing, the women's suffrage movement was the first steps in many for women. African American women was still denied of their rights until 1965. Jim Crow laws was effective even after the 15th and 19th Amendment in the South until 1965. And women today still have overcome many obstacles, but still face social, economical, and political injustices. Overall, I enjoyed the course and the class, and I enjoyed this subject. I learned a lot more about the movement and the women's suffrage. This was a great impact for women everywhere, and women and men should learn more about the movement. And this concludes my presentation. Thank you.